Hello. May I please request you all to get seated where we are starting the session? Good morning, everyone. On behalf of SAP Inside Track Kolkata community, I extend a very warm welcome to all of you to SAP Inside Track Kolkata 2026 mini session 01 here at Sister Nivedita University. We are truly delighted to see such an enthusiastic gathering of students and professionals today. Your presence reflects a growing interest in SAP enterprise and technologies. We sincerely thank you for taking time to be a part of this session. Today's session has been specially designed for beginners and early learners. So, whether you are completely new to SAP or just starting to explore this domain, you are at the right place. So, now a few words about SAP Inside Track Kolkata. So, SAP Inside Track Kolkata is a global initiative under the SAP Global Community Network that focuses on knowledge sharing, collaboration, and professional growth within the SAP ecosystem. These events provides a platform for learners and professionals to share real-world experiences beyond formal classrooms and just corporate settings. SAP Inside Track Kolkata actively contributes to this mission, organizing focused learning sessions and community-driven events exclusively for the Kolkata SAP communities. Now, it's my privilege to introduce our esteemed speakers for today. So our first speaker is Mr. Victor Vanik, who is a SAP ABAP on HANA developer with over 6 years hands-on experiences, completing 7 years in the IT industry in 2026. Over the course of his career, he has worked across multiple enterprise environments, growing through roles involving core SAP development and consulting responsibilities. And also, we have our second speaker as Mr. Saurabh Ghosh, who is an MTech Gold medalist from Jadavpur University and SAP BTP integration consultant with over 6 years of experience in the IT industry. He began his career as a SAP integration developer and has since expanded his expertise across SAP Business Technology BTP with a strong focus on AI-driven capabilities, cloud-based integrations with S/4HANA public cloud. We are honored to have them both share their insights with us today. Can we have a big round of applause, please? So, without wasting much time, I am handing over to the speakers. So, thank you. Over to you, Victor.
Yeah, thank you, Preetham, for this lovely introduction. Could you please turn on the slide, please, so I can start off my session. So, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me here. I think most of you are like beginners in colleges who are like trying to find out what SAP is. And I also see some professionals as well from the industry, so who are aware of what SAP is and probably will be able to guide you better. So anyone who has some knowledge from what SAP is, I want to see hands of from the college students or something like that. Yeah, please. Can you give the mic to them? Preetham?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, ma'am. Please introduce yourself and tell me what SAP is.
I'm Jayashree Maiti, student from this college, SNU, and final year MCA student. I have a very basic idea about SAP, so which is system application and process, I guess. This is an ERP system, ERP software, which integrates business resources into a single system.
Yeah.
Like HR, any sales, something like that.
Yeah, thank you. We got some good answers, and I'm pleased to say that you're correct, ma'am. So let me tell you what SAP is, System Application and Products in Data Processing. So imagine SAP as something like our nervous system, right? My hands don't function the way my ears do, right? So my hands are a different module and my ears are a different module, and SAP is like correcting them, okay? So I can be working in a finance module, I can be working in HR department, I can be working in logistics or something. So SAP puts everything under one umbrella, right? It's not one tool or one thing, it's something which puts all the units of business under one roof, okay? So I think this explanation, like you can process it, like anyone can understand what SAP is right now. So let me tell you a backstory of how SAP was formed. Like in 1972 or something like that, there were 5 IBM employees who saw a problem in the industry. So what was the problem? So if you have financial records, if you have logistic records, if you have sales data, okay, you are processing them, you are getting some report on the next day or probably the day after, but in 2 days, the data is already outdated, right? There is no real-time computation of data, okay? So in order to solve that real-time issue, they thought like, why not we create something which will process data in real time, put everything under one roof, okay? And then they came up with something called SAP. And initially it was more focused on the finance portion, and then it like segregated into multiple areas. Okay? So I've tried to put in the how SAP was formed, how R3 was built. Okay, R3 means application layer, there's a presentation layer and the data processing. And in 2010, it came HANA revolution. HANA, which means like previously it was more of like you compute the data separately in separate hard disks and all. Like in HANA, we introduced something called real-time processing in memory management. So imagine something you are running, you are having stores across 50,000 locations. Okay, you want to know how many sales are going on. So you try some reports and the result will be coming out in like 30 minutes or something. But with HANA, like computation speed has increased to about like 2 seconds or 3 seconds. So that's a big leap. And in 2020, we have entered in the enterprise era of AI, cloud, and future-ready solutions. What I mean by that is like now, not only SAP can like give you the correct data, it can predict. So how my business will function and all, like you can predict the data, right? Okay? How my sales are going to be. So that's it, okay? Now let's talk about the core modules of SAP. Okay, so the first module that I would be talking about is finance FICO module, okay, followed by SD and MM. So FICO is what something like you say you are doing some transaction, you are buying a Coca-Cola bottle, okay, and when you are buying a Coca-Cola bottle, you are spending some money that hits a financial transaction, okay. I see Amit sir is over here, okay? He's an expert in FICO, finance and TM also. So if you have any questions, people from the finance background, you can definitely reach out to him. He will be the best person to tell you something like that. So, and what is SD? SD is something like from the moment you order something till the moment it's get delivered, the entire process is, you know, controlled by SD. And when you are ordering something, definitely it hits the inventory. So we are talking about MM here. So see, all the things are now, you know, putting all together, it's coming under one place. And HCM is something we all know, human resource management. There is other modules like EWM, extended warehouse management, where you are, suppose, in a company like Nestle or something, you're moving some products from here and there, it's controlling the warehouse, how many inventory is there. So in very layman terms, let me give you a single example, okay? So it becomes clear to every one of you. So suppose you're selling something, okay? So you are selling something, the selling process is handled by SD, okay? That hits the inventory, that is MM. That in turns on a financial transaction, that is FICO. And then you are paying the person to HCM. And the beauty of SAP is that it all comes under one roof, okay? So any questions, anyone? Any questions? Anyone has any questions? Like what SAP is or something? Yeah.
Good morning, sir. My name is Sangram Mehra. I am from Future Institute Institute Management. I am exploring the material management field. Currently, I am in third year. So I extend my future in the EWM field. So
Sorry?
EWM, Extended Warehouse Management.
Extended Warehouse Management, okay.
So the connection between MM to EWM, if you can explain, please.
Okay, so EWM is like more of an extended warehouse management. Suppose I am ordering 50 boxes of maybe Boost, if I say Boost, and then it is hitting the inventory, okay? And inventory and the stock clearance process, it hits by truck and also, so there is a shipment that controls that. The how many things are coming in, how many things are going out. Okay, that portion when the slipping invoice generates and all, that is EWM, but the actual inventory and MM process is being controlled by the material management. I think Amit sir can say better. Okay, any other one? Any other points?
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else having any doubts or something? So why SAP? Like this guy is giving some boring lecture or something. What is it for me in SAP? Like it connects all the business processes. Like what happened earlier, like you have finance, you have sales, you have distribution, you have all these other modules, and they are working in solid manner. They are not connected, but SAP puts them under one bracket. And the beauty of SAP is like the foundation principle. It gives us real-time data. There is no outdated data, okay? It gives real-time data, which helps us to take the correct business decision, right? Whether we want to buy it, how much stocks we want to hold in, we can do it more efficiently and improve business. And so about career opportunities in SAP, if you just go to Google and search, you will get a lot more information. Just you can also open LinkedIn and just put on something like SAP FICO consultant, and you will see thousands of people hiring. And it's something like it's future ready. SAP has been an evolving technology since last 50 years, and I think it is here to stay for the next 100 years or more. So there's high job security, you can evolve in the field, you can learn, and you can grow. Okay? Okay, so now let me come to the technical side. Since I am a technical developer, I mainly work on ABAP, okay? ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming, and is designed only for running SAP processes. So SAP is a process, but every company works on its own, right? Every company needs its own reports and all. There are different sections of system like the CRM, consumer management or something like that. There is other system, the ECC, and all these things are there. So we connect all of them. We create forms, we create reports, custom, and it's a programming language that I think will enthusiase a lot of developers out there. I think most of you are from the BTech background. So I'm here to say something on that. Now, who all knows Java? I think everyone knows Java, right? Anyone who does not know Java, please raise your hand. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Who all does not know Java? Is there anyone? Ah, right. Everyone knows Java. So I will be trying to show you a use case that will be more interesting to you. You can learn a lot, and you can also relate to Java using ABAP. So even a person who does not know ABAP can learn ABAP through Java. So I think there is a little discussion going on the felicitation. So we will be continuing that, and then I will be going back again to the link between ABAP and Java. Thank you.
So, hello. Hello. Okay, so we are very grateful to have our Director of Career Advising and Professional Development and HOD for Center for Corporate and Career Advancement, Ms. Rituparna Sharkar ma'am. Mrs. Rituparna Sharkar ma'am, may I please introduce her on the stage to felicitate the speakers? It will be our honors. Thank you so much, ma'am. Uditi, just give her. Ma'am will felicitate. And also, ma'am will felicitate our speaker, Mr. Victor Bunning. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? Now, may I please request Mr. Saurabh Ghosh to come on the stage? Ma'am will felicitate you. Can we have a huge round of applause for him, please? Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, we will hand over to Victor to continue the session.
I think we can go back to the slide. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so I was trying to connect Java with ABAP. So there is something called OOPS concept, right? Everyone is aware of the OOPS concept? Classes, methods, and everything. Who is there who doesn't know about OOPS concept? Raise your hand, please. I will explain it. Okay. Okay, there are few people raising their hand. Thank you for your courage. It takes some guts to show that you're not knowing OOPS concept, but I really appreciate you guys. So think of OOPS concept as like object-oriented programming, okay? So we have like something called a shell, like a class, which has different methods in it, okay? And it encapsulates the entire thing, okay? So the code is more secure, more versatile and all, okay? And just before starting this, just let me tell you, like Java is like something you can write once and use anywhere, like, but ABAP is not like that. ABAP is a language specifically designed for enterprise resource planning and SAP, and it is, you know, we do ABAP reports and all specific to certain clients or users. So unlike Java, I would say Java is like giving a example like that. In Java, it's like a bike or something which we can take it anywhere, but SAP ABAP is not like that. It's more of like a sophisticated truck. It's difficult to drive, but it's very robust and it takes you to the destination. Okay? Okay, for your understanding of the business logic, I know a lot of people don't know about the business scenarios and all. I have created a use case so that students can understand and we can have some fun, okay? Because boring lectures we don't want to hear, right? Right, guys? Come on, you guys are students, man. Be more energetic. It's still in the same screen. I don't know why it is happening. Okay. So here today we are going to learn about Oops ABAP, and we will try to connect it with Java and also see a real-time scenario. Okay, the real-time scenario I have created on my own. So let me show you the scenario. Okay, so the university serves hundreds of students every day via student food credit card, okay? In corporate, we have something called the Sodexo, so I think you all are aware of. Now, the student order food, okay? They can order anything. The university needs to track their order, the order ID, the student name, group, item, quantity, and big question is each order within budget. So, suppose I say like they are allocating certain budget to the credit card, and there is some daily maximum limit, and a monthly limit, maybe you can extend it. So it needs to be under approvals, but if you are crossing the budget, suppose your friend has joined newly who doesn't have the credit card or something like that, you're ordering from them. So you can have special cases like that, or there is some event because of which you have overspent or something like that, then definitely it can go for approvals. So I have created a class and added methods. And then I have called the class. So I will try to make you understand how it works, okay? Pritam, just I'll try to log in now. 1 second. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. So we have a small code over here. Okay. This is how the GUI looks in ABAP. For those who have not seen it, okay, you can also try your version. You can download Eclipse, add on the ABAP extension, and try ABAP coding if you would like. Okay. So let me show you the class. So when I say object-oriented programming, this is how I mean. Like, it's very simple. There's a class, okay? There are a few methods. If you see, there is a one run method, get demo data, apply some rules, and display the ALV. Okay? So what I have created is like, if the user is spending about like more than 70% to less than 100, it will show like some yellow mark. If he's overspending, then definitely it will go for an approval. And if he's within the limit, then it's good and fine. I think the screen has just gone. Okay, yeah. So every method has its own functionality. Like if you see the run method, it calls all the other methods and processes the data in a sequential manner, similar to what we do in Java, right? Now we have a demo that get data, apply rules, and display ALV method. So I've written something called instance method and static method. I think in Java also we have something called instance and static method. Anyone can tell me what is the difference between an instance and a static method? Someone, please? Since you are aware of the OOPS concept. Okay. Why it is always going black? I'm not sure. Sorry. So anyone with what is instance method and what is static method? Come on, guys. Anyone from Java who knows Java a bit? Yeah, ma'am, please, please, please.
My name is Ritaja. I'm
Yes.
in this college.
Mhm.
So for an instance method, it can be called from anywhere, even outside that program. For static, it can only apply to that specific class.
Okay.
So if another function or method calls a static function from that class only, it can return. But if another function calls a static method from another class, it will like give an error.
Okay, okay, okay. Right. Fine, fine. Anyone has any second opinion on this? Okay. Fine, ma'am, you are absolutely correct. Okay, but I would like to add one more thing. Is like for instance method, you need to create an object while you are calling. While static, you can directly call from the class method. Okay. And I think you are all aware of like what is public and private class. Like private is something which you cannot use outside the class, and in public we can use it. I think you are all aware, right? Public, protected, and all these terms. This should be like you should know. Okay. Now let me show you. So just I was saying, let me go through the code. So I'm putting in some demo data. Okay. I'll be showing you. I'm applying the rules, and then simply calling in the display. And finally, this is how I just run it. You see, get data, demo data, okay, apply the rules and display. Now where do I run it? So I told you like we ABAPers actually are solving real-time problems which sometimes SAP is not giving us the solutions. And this is a specific business scenario only for probably Sister Nivedita University, not for any other colleges. So this is a custom report. Okay. Now let me go to the screen. Okay. Now, I've written this code, but this is not complete. I need to complete this code, right? So I want one volunteer from you guys who will help me complete this code. Anyone from you was like wanting to take the challenge? Guys? Who wants to complete the code? I will help you, definitely I'll help you. But anyone wants to come up here and complete this code? So the code is quite simple, like it's taking 3 inputs, like something like what is your department and what is your spending limit, and something like only the persons who have exceeded the limit, we should see the results, like a report or something similar to an Excel. So someone can please volunteer to finish the code. Come on, guys, I need a volunteer. Who wants to come up? Please. Okay, I see a hand. Please raise your hand comfortably. Yeah. Please come up. I'll definitely help you. Guys, I'm not your professor. Don't you have to worry. There is no internal test going on. You can come up. You can do wrong code. There is no issues. Okay? Okay, ma'am. So what do you think is missing here in the code? Like think of it like a Java thing. What is missing?
Sir, I don't know much about Java.
Okay. Then it will be a problem. Ma'am, you are raising your hand as well. Yeah. So what is missing here, ma'am? Can you tell me? Just from a Java perspective, what is missing?
So the two of them are like functions, right? Selection.
Yeah, I've showed you class. I want to call the class method, run. Okay, I showed you the class. How will I call it? What do I need to do?
You need an object.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, ma'am. So let me create an object for you. From the back, is it visible? Yes? Yeah, thank you. So, just like ma'am said, I'm creating an object of the class. What is the name of my class? ZCL? Yes, right. Fine, I have created the object of the class, and now what else should I do? How do I call it? In Java, how do you call it, ma'am? In Java.
In Java, we have the syntax like class name, object name is equals to new object braces.
Okay.
So we need like an object reference.
Exactly. Ma'am, you can be a great ABAPer in future, maybe.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so, sorry. So I'm calling something called pattern because technical guys, we don't remember too much of, lines of code. We forget all these things. So, just going, other ABAP objects, okay. Sorry. Okay, what is the name of my instance? LO underscore obj. What is the name of my class? ZCL. What is the method name? I don't remember that. What should I do? There is something called F4. We can just check. Run. And then I hit enter. Okay, sorry. It got called in a wrong place. Control X. Just Control V. So it doesn't look good. Okay. Now what we need to do, we need to pass the variables. Okay. I've taken the group in this one and limit is here. Okay. Now it's complete. My code is complete. Now let's run it and see how it looks. So see, here we have the department. Okay, we have allocated something called 400 rupees, and we are running this report, and we will see like how many people have exceeded the limit. Some have gone almost, the warning limit. So just, oh, what happened? One second. Okay. No, 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 no. We don't do like this. One second. Let's try to debug, guys. Create object.
একটু চেক এলসিএল আন্ডারস্কোর এসএমএ ডেমো ওটা নিচে হবে স্টার্ট আপ সিলেকশনের পর, তারপর ক্রিয়েট অবজেক্ট, অবজেক্ট রেফারেন্স, দেন কল দিস ক্লাস।
কি বলছিস?
ওই যে ডেটা এরো অবজেক্টে লেফট টু জেনারেল সেল আছে,
সেটাই তো।
স্টার্ট আপ সিলেকশনের পর এরপর ক্রিয়েট অবজেক্ট,
হ্যাঁ, ওটা তো
তারপর
জানি।
অ্যাসাইন অবজেক্ট, দেন ইট উইল ফেচ দ্যাট পার্ট, দেন ইউ অ্যাসাইন দ্যাট মেথড অফ দ্যাট ক্লাস।
না না, আমি ডাইরেক্ট এটা করে নিচ্ছি, দরকার নেই না, এটা দরকার নেই। Getting this step. ভাই এখানে আবার কি লিখছি? সরি সরি, ঠিক আছে। ডেটাটা ক্লাস মেথড
ক্রিয়েট অবজেক্ট, দ্যাট অবজেক্ট উইল গো পাস দ্যাট
স্ট্যাটিক মেথড।
so you need to create that object and then to assign
স্ট্যাটিক মেথড। Sorry guys, I was facing some errors with the null objects creation. These type of issues happen when you are working in the technical field. Sometimes issues come up. So what I have done is, like, let me give you a brief summary. Instead of creating an object, I have created the run method as static and then I'm calling it. Okay, I think it's clear, right? I was getting a null exception, so technical guys face these issues every now and then, but yeah, we solve it. So now, okay, now we are hitting the program. I'm just removing the breakpoints. Okay. So we can see that Kuntal has ordered one burger, 180 rupees. Status is approved. And Preetham has ordered 2 pizzas, which amounts to 440 rupees, and it exceeds the budget. So that needs some approval. And Ananya has ordered 3 wraps. So it's almost near the limit, so it's marked as yellow. But if I want just to see who else have, like, needs approval, just we take this list for only approval needed, and then we get this one. Okay, pretty similar type of a business scenario you will be getting in the real world. Let me go to the real world scenario. Okay. Okay, so I have tried to make you understand what it means, and then we have called, so how my flow works, okay. I fill up the user selection screen, call the class method, and then show it in the ALV. So the main concept of OOPS is like class is the blueprint, the methods are the behavior, and there are certain rules, and we can reuse it, right? And you can try to, install Eclipse add-on, get a hand of, install the ABAP, add-on, and then you can try to create your own classes and methods and try ABAP report programs, okay? And how it affects the real world scenario. Like if real world scenario, I'm just saying, like if the purchase orders is less than certain limit, then we can escalate. If the sales orders are calculated on discount and final tax, payroll, salary deductions, net amount, stock trade, warning before, all these things, and billing invoice generation, and also what I have tried is I have tried to showcase all the real life problems using a, university level thing. So what is the key takeaway here? ABAP and OOPS makes a professional, maintainable, reusable business designs. You can use this code to, upgrade your systems. So anyone has any questions on this code? Yeah, or something? Guys, come on, at least give me 5 to 10 errors. I love errors. So you got the idea, right, of how I'm calling the class, method, and everything? Because this is something like, you will get a lot of errors, but this is something you have to learn. The syntax we can all learn, but the concept is something we have to all agree upon. And I want you all to take this concept back home. Okay? Now let me go back to the presentation. Hello, hello. Yeah. So anyone has any questions? Sorry. So how will you start your SAP journey? So anyone has any questions about that? Like what should I do? Should I become a functional? Should I go look for a technical role or something? So I would suggest like you start to analyze the business scenario, okay? Take anything it can be. Take a business scenario, try to understand like how the business works, okay? And then you can probably, when you have some idea, you can start working on, as a tech analyst, you can do some coding on it and all. And then once you are, experienced and all, you can start designing systems as well. So your functional knowledge should be very good, okay? And then go for technical and then for the architect level. And what next? What next is SAP BTP and Joule, the future of AI. I think Saurabh will be taking the session from now. So Saurabh, over to you. I think you can be the best person to explain these things. Over to you, Saurabh. Thank you.
Hello. Please, can you just give this HDMI access to the laptop, PCR?
Hi everyone. Okay, so first of all, raise your hand who don't have breakfast today. Why? Give the mic. Yeah. Pritam, you say why you have not? Yeah.
আমি বলবো
Yes. Yeah.
Because the planning and everything, I just woke up and yesterday night I slept at maybe around 2:30 and I need to come college at 8:30 a.m. So in between I did not get a proper chance to have a breakfast, and also very excited for the session, so cannot be late too. So that's why.
Okay. Anyone else wants to answer? Anyone? Okay. So these many people don't have breakfast, right? And who are having breakfast today? Okay, that's it. Okay. Anyone? Okay. Fine. So yeah, as you know, my self is Saurabh Ghosh. I'm working in the SAP BTP integration area, and I'm going to discuss today with SAP and the AI. Okay. So raise your hand who don't know AI. Anyone? Oh, Pritam, you don't know, right? Okay. So everyone knows AI, correct? Okay. Because there is some doubt I have that I'm going to ask in the next couple of time. Okay. So you guys have to answer. I have those doubts, okay, for AI. So everyone knows AI, correct? Okay. So who don't know BTP? Okay. Who are having knowledge on BTP? Okay. No one knows BTP, right? Okay. So in that point, I know BTP. You guys don't know BTP. You guys know AI. I don't know AI. So that is the some of the communication we have to do. Okay. I am going to discuss on BTP. You guys has to discuss on AI, and then we can merge. That is how the communication has to be. Agree? Okay. So yeah, these are the contents for today. BTP, AI and the AI with SAP, and then some demonstration. Okay. So okay. So anyone wants to guess what is BTP stands for? BTP. Anyone from the audience? No. No one wants to guess what is BTP stands for? Okay. Yeah. Give the mic.
This is a business technology platform.
Okay, nice. Thank you. Okay. So let's see some history of that, okay? Then we know what is that and how it is looks, okay? Is it, what is? So it came, the history is, basically we don't want to know the history, right? We are engineers or the whatever, right? We are not much interested in the history, but we should know some of them, okay? So you see, in 2012, the SAP BTP kind of similarity, it came in the market from SAP as a SAP NetWeaver Cloud, and then somehow it has enhanced in 2017 as a SCP, or what we say as a SAP Cloud platform, and then it is coming as a SAP BTP in 2021. So this is very short history. What is, how it came or when it came, okay? And this BTP, I used to say it as a IPAI. This is something I used to remember for me to understand BTP very easily. This is 4 later things, right? IPAI, I for first, you know, right, infrastructure, then the P is from the platform, then application and the integration. So these are the 4 key area which defines BTP, okay? So from this slide, anyone wants to guess, is it a platform as a service or a software as a service? Anyone wants to answer? The answer is in the screen. Anyone wants to answer? BTP is, okay, yeah?
Platform as a service.
Okay, how you,
The IPAI.
okay, nice. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, it's a platform as a service. Anyone wants to say why it is? Okay, you can say. You know why it may be? You can guess anything.
Oh, sir, for any business model, say there is an application and for that there is a platform. So to like, so use software to connect that with end users and developers. That is a PaaS.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So that is why it is as a PaaS, that is platform as a service offering from SAP. Okay. So we are going to discuss why it is IPAI in the next slide. Okay. So this is the broad overview of the picture of SAP BTP, and yes, the AI is there on that side, on the BTP, right? That is somehow added in the BTP. So what are the things here it is? What we can do in SAP BTP? Just think you are going to supermarket to buy some things. So in the supermarket, you have everything, right? Your grocery item, your shopping, or any other items. The same way BTP has everything in the same room. Okay? So what are the things we can do? I mean, as a software engineer or an engineer, what are the things you used to use in your like coding, application development, or connecting with some other systems, right? Any other things we want to focus on for software development? Anyone wants to answer? Say. Yes, security. Yeah, that is the good answer. Yes. Any other things we want to keep focus for the application development? Any application. It can be a codage system, anything. Yeah. Pritam, give the mic there.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good.
For the app development, we need to integrate the AI agent also for the improvement of all the things automatically.
Okay. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. Nice. Thanks. So these so apart from AI, we need the other things, right? The platform we need, the availability of the infrastructure we need, right? The application we need, and the integration we need. And that is where you see the first one. And we missed over here, what is that? That is the security, which comes inside the infrastructure, we can say. So that's why it is BTP, I am saying it as a IPAI. Is it easy to remember what is BTP now? Okay. So in application development, let's say we will go one by one. Okay. So in application development, you need a platform, right? So I think not everyone wants to do coding. I'm out of them, one of them, right? Who is there who don't want to do coding? Oh, okay, some of them, right? So apart from them, everyone wants to do coding, correct? Okay. So SAP is offering such platforms where you can do coding, or they have some other offering where you don't need to do coding much. So that is something we have over here. That is the Visual Studio you used to do, right? In your college days, you can do. So there you can do this no code experience, where it is like a drag and drop functionality by which we can develop the applications. We have some DevOps concept over there, right? And then whatnot, the pre-coding, some offering out of that. So these are some of the application development offering from SAP. Coming on the automations. So nowadays it is very much familiar keyword, right? Automation across the everywhere, right? automation. So automation is something, I mean, anyone wants to guess what is automation? Some other audience? What is automation? I mean, when automation comes, what is there triggering in your mind? Anyone wants to answer? I see only this, some people are giving. No, I want some other participants to answer this. Okay, yeah, that's it, yeah.
Excuse me, do you want to answer?
Good afternoon, sir. I think it's machines about the structures, the planning of how to and when to use the machines to make the products or anything like.
Okay, no, say whatever you want to say, no issues. That's okay. Okay, anyone, any other? Okay, there is a, yeah.
So automation is basically minimizing manual work.
Say.
That's all I had to say.
That we have to?
Minimize manual work.
Okay, that we have to do using the machines, right? Okay, okay, you want to say?
The same answer, sir. This reduce our load in the manual process, helps the system and the software and the enterprise to improve their functionalities by the automatic way.
Okay. From the back side, I mean.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
So I think it's integrating multiple platforms into one so that the work becomes seamless.
Okay.
Using multiple softwares, there are.
Okay. Yeah. Any other answer? Okay, that's it.
Good afternoon. It's a process by which manual power is being reduced by the use of technology or AI or software.
Yeah, nice. Any other answer? Okay. So you guys have mentioned about the human activity which or human work to reduce, right? And there is another factor apart from time. Anyone wants to say that? Apart from why organizations should do the automations? Why organizations should focus on the automations? Apart from the time, any other factor is there? Yeah. There is no mic.
Anyone wants to answer from here?
Hello.
You? Okay.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. My name is Shivam, and company require automation because I think to perform tasks automatically without human efforts.
Okay, so it is time saving, right? Any other thing is getting saved?
Like without human efforts, it's done automatically.
Okay.
And cost.
Cost, yeah, that is the correct answer. The cost, time and cost. These are the two factors why we need automation. So that is something organizations are focusing much in these years. Okay. So for automation, SAP has multiple offering, starting with the robotic automation, the RPA or the IRPA. Previously, it used to known as then it has the workflow management or the process monitoring or whatnot. So this everything is doing the business purpose very smoothly across for the end user, and which is saving the cost and the time. Okay. So for the automation area, I think we're good, right? So next is the integration, where I used to work on much. So integration is like, when we say integration, it means that we have to connect the two different systems, which is not connected. Very simple word, right? So it's not two systems. It can be more than two systems, correct? We can have integration, can be multiple systems, okay? So for SAP is not SAP is not saying that the integration is to do in between the SAP systems, but we can do the integration to any third-party applications. So it has something called open connector as a offering of SAP integration suite, by which we can connect the any third-party applications, or like Google Drive or Facebook, Twitter. These are the things we can connect with the SAP systems, and we can have our use case by using the integration suite. And there is something called API. I think everyone knows API, right? API. What it is? Anyone? API stands for? No one knows API?
It stands for Application Programming Interface.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah. Can you describe a bit what it is?
There are two things, mostly SDKs and APIs. So basically, when we are connecting two different platforms, we need a way to communicate with the other code. So developers expose endpoints and API points that we can send and receive data from.
Okay, yeah, nice, thanks. So that is something called API, right? And then we have the event-based integrations. That is somewhere SAP is having the offering as a event mesh. Okay, so that is something whenever there is some work has to be done based on some event, right? So how it is? Just think that you have attended these sessions, and for that you are having some marks for your semester exam. Anything, just very simple example. So when you are attended these sessions, when your attendance is going into the session, into the systems, your attendance is marked that you have attended, then it is going to trigger some workflow or some process which is going to add that particular marks, which is going to add for your semester exam. Okay, so that is how it is. I mean, no one is going to do that. You have to, I mean, there is, let's say 10 marks for this exam, for your exams, okay, for this attending this seminar. So if the system is going to organize in that way that whenever you have attended these sessions, automatically it is going to trigger the event mesh, and then that is going to add your marks last 10 in the system. So that is how the objective of the event mesh with respect to SAP systems. Okay, and then we have the data integration over there. So this is coming on the SAP or the integration area. So from the integration area, any questions? I mean, if anyone did not understand what is integration, what is event mesh, what is open connector? No question? Okay. Yeah.
So can you explain a bit on open connector?
Yeah, okay. So what are the third-party applications, you know? I mean, third-party application, you know, any other, I mean, apart from non-SAP systems, okay? So when we have to integrate with any non-SAP systems, you can maybe like Twitter, Facebook, or anything, right? These are non-SAP systems.
Yes, sir.
So on that time, you have to connect it using the open connector. So in open connector, you need the Twitter API. Just I'm saying how it has to be. So you have a Twitter API, right? For just think you have to connect Twitter. So you have a Twitter API and the particular authorization code. So in that, you have to take the API in the open connector, and then the authorization or the connection establishment, it will going to happen. And then you can access the data, or you can execute the API based on your requirement. So that is something the open connector is. And it is secure. That the security should be the one of the factor, right? It should be secure across the systems. So that is somewhere it's having a secure connectivity within the SAP and the third-party systems. That's where open connector is there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, any other questions? It's good that you guys are asking.
Sir,
Okay.
SAP, non-SAP system, just like another ERP system, Salesforce, can we integrate with SAP with Salesforce also?
Yes.
Okay.
Using the
BTP support this platform?
Yes. So it is having I don't remember the number of systems there, but yes, Salesforce is there. So that is there. You have to connect with the API in the open connector. And you have to give the required information, like the authorization code or the basic information, right? Then it is going to be.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So I think integration area, no doubt, right? Because just this is the slide I'm going to discuss. The next slide is EIA, where you guys have to give the answer for me. Just remember again. So then we have the data and analytics. I think database. Everyone knows database. So I have a question for database, that what's the difference between delete and truncate? Anyone wants to answer? No one knows DB? No one wants to answer this database question? Anyone? Everyone is searching ChatGPT, is it, for the answer? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so sir, truncate function, basically what it does is deletes the whole database, and delete just deletes a particular row.
Is it correct, audience? Say yes. Okay, yeah. So that is something database, right? So it has SAP as a offering, it is giving as a SAP HANA, right? That is as a separate database from SAP. And there we have the data warehouse, or and then analytics, and the SAC, we used to say it as a SAP Analytics Cloud, right? So that is something on the analytics side, where, I mean, analytics is nothing but for any report visualization or anything, right? So for that, it is used to for the customers. And then we have the AI, right? Those things coming up for the next slide. So next slide is, I'm going to give some overview how BTP is looking. Okay, this is the BTP overview page. Okay, so this is how it is looks, BTP. So you have an overview page over here, and then services and the whatnot. So 1 second. Okay, am I audible? Okay. So you see over here, so it has, this is one of the BTP account I have created, and it is a trial account for this session. So you see, there we have the different informations of this BTP, right? We have the subdomain, these are the tenant ID or the sub-account ID and when it has created. And you see the provider, region, and the environment. So what is provider, right? So for SAP BTP, we have different providers. It can be Azure, it can be Amazon Web Service. I think these are the things you guys know, right? What is AWS, what is Azure? So that is somewhere, these are the services SAP is using as a provider based on the different regions. So when it is a US region, then it is a AWS. When it is a other Europe region or the Singapore region, then it is using the Microsoft Azure. So that is the, depends on the provider and the region, right? That is how it is. And it is having the multi-environment, and yeah, is it using for any production? So it is no, because we are having this BTP for the trial account for this session, right? And then there is something beta features, which is disabled over here. So for now, I'm just skipping what is that, okay? So this is something how it looks. It has the services, the Cloud Foundry, and the security, right, over here, and the connectivity, and some other things. I'm going to show you the screen, okay, when I'm going to discuss on the demonstration. So we have the security, connectivity, and the services. So the services where I discuss this many things, right, integration suite, ASAC, or AI, or any other offering. So everything comes under these services. So this is a this is a supermarket for SAP where you can get everything you have to purchase. Okay, you have to purchase those things and you can easily get those cloud offering from SAP. And then you have to remember the security, right? You can where you can use add the users or the different things and the connectivity, right? So this is very basic on the SAP BTP. Any question on this screen? I mean, for this BTP overview page from anyone? Anyone have any question for this? No? Okay. So, so my part is done. Now, you guys' part, that is AI, right? So I have the questions. Very easy questions I have. These are my doubts. Let's start with AI. Okay, the first question. Who wants to answer? What is AI? And these are the 5 questions I have. I mean, my doubt. AI, who wants to answer? Everyone knows ChatGPT. No one wants to answer AI. Okay. The other answers you guys can check in the ChatGPT, but you guys have to answer, okay? You are going to use the ChatGPT for the answers and not giving the answer. Okay? Yeah, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
So AI is artificial intelligence which we use like in daily life, like ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and for getting our information easily in one place. Like we just have to ask the question, and in seconds the answer is given.
Okay, so even the same thing Chrome used to do, right? Or any other browser. Why you are going for the ChatGPT or the things? The same thing you can search for the Chrome and it's going to give the answer, right? Why ChatGPT or the any other?
ChatGPT is giving the answers appropriately. We can ask ChatGPT to give the answers, making human errors so that it looks as we are writing the answer.
Okay, fine. Yeah, thank you. Any other answer on AI? The first question from backside. Anyone? No.
Hello, sir. AI is not a means. AI should be used for a concept, not for. AI is used for the concept, not for the whole solution. AI most probably gives the wrong answers. If we do not have the means normal concepts, then we can't answer it is wrong or correct. For AI, we need to means approximately have normal knowledge or small amount of knowledge about that topic. And AI is a normal system which can give answers sometimes correctly, sometimes wrongly, which we have to understand it on our own.
Okay, so it means there is some issues in AI, right? I mean, AI is not 100% accurate, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So now the second questions. So Gen AI, who wants to answer? You guys have enough time, right, for the answers to check on the internet. Just give the answers. Gen AI, who wants to discuss on Gen AI? I want some other participant. Yep, you give.
So, sir, Gen AI essentially stands for generative AI. So, with the advent of LLMs, we have things like, Grok model, and then we have Claude and Opus, stuff like that. So, over here, we use pre-existing data, and from there, since AI has a kind of context, So basically within AI, we have, bunch of matrix multiplications essentially. So moving forward, what it does is basically using the context, it tries to come up with a solution and it generates something. Like for Chrome, what it does is that it's basically a search algorithm. It gives you like tag to the search. So in Gen AI, we access our database, and then having a context, we come up with a solution. The LLM comes up with a solution and gives to the end user.
Okay, thank you. Any other answer on Gen AI? Okay, yeah.
As a Gen AI is a part of artificial intelligence, it used to train the models, used to train on massive data sets to create new models and create safe, easy prompts to generate images or generate some new pictures as well. That's the main key things.
Okay, yeah.
And
Nice.
let me one thing I want to say that a fellow student has just said that AI just gives false statements or the wrong prompt, wrong answers. And is it correct in a nowadays? I don't think he is also not used AI. I think he is also using AI as well. So he doesn't have a right to say like that AI just giving a wrong answers.
So it's not, he's trying to say it's not 100% accuracy. That is what he's trying to say. Okay. Okay, so next go for the third question. Who wants to answer for the third question? Third question, who wants to answer? How we are using the AI? Any use case or anything? No one? Okay.
Hello?
Mhm.
AI has many daily life use cases, like what is different, it is from Chrome. Like Chrome shows the preloaded data, but AI can make it personalized, and in many forms it can handle repetitive tasks and increase productivity, as well as it can act as fraud detection in banks and various financial systems.
Okay. But the question is something different. You gave the answer, but you gave the answer of some different question. You give this answer. What is the answer? What can be any, you say, how you are using AI in your daily life? So you are not going to do fraud detection or something every day, right? What you are going to do every day? That is you say.
Knowledge which is personalized to me, like analyzing big data sets and analyzing research maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Debugging code sometimes.
Debugging codes, yeah. That is something you are doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, any other answer? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let's take our phones for example. Any AI-enabled phone, it will read what we are interested in. Say you are telling some product you are interested about to your friend in any chat. So the AI-enabled automatically reads that, and it also like it cooperates with other like YouTube, for example. If you talk about something in your WhatsApp or Instagram chats, it comes up in your algorithm.
Okay. Yeah. That is again every day. I mean, we are doing right WhatsApp or something. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Or
Hello. It is used for content recommendations in YouTube or like product recommendations in shopping apps like Amazon, Myntra.
what it is doing in Amazon, like for the shopping you say, how it is helping you? Yeah.
Like when you're searching for a product, at that time it's also showing some related products to a search.
which the customer might want to buy as well.
Okay, yeah, that is the, it means the search optimization or the search recommendation it is doing with the AI, right? Then the next question, right? AI and the future of jobs. Okay, so everyone wants job. That's why the he is in. Yeah, sir.
Hello. Hello,
Yeah.
sir. Good afternoon. I'm Arnab Chatterjee. And AI and the future of the jobs, I think they will complement our life and as well our career. Because I got a wild observation in real life that when trimmer came in our world actually, so barbers are used to get feared that our jobs are in danger. But now we know that they use trimmer to cut hair easily, quickly and beautifully as well. So I think, in my opinion, AI will complement our career life to code faster, debug faster, and to solve problem quickly. So I guess AI will create more jobs and help our life. That's
Okay,
it.
so AI is not going to take your job, right? It means, okay. Any other answer on future of jobs? Okay, there are many. Okay, yeah, go on.
Hello, good afternoon, sir. I'm Rohit. I would like to say, sir, that AI is a tool and not an entity itself. And to be honest, I would like to share an incident.
Mhm.
Google recently launched its Google Anti-Gravity, which is an IDE, and GitHub has its GitHub Copilot. And if you give it full access, it'll code both front end, back end, and the database for you. It'll do everything, debug, and run everything for you, sir. But then it cannot do the complex thinking as much as we humans can do. So I would say we should adapt with AI. We should know how to use it and learn how to use it for greater good. And that's it, sir. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Any, okay, side. Yeah.
First of all, good afternoon, sir. So actually, as per my opinion, means everyone nowadays in this scenario in 2026 is saying AI is gonna take over jobs. Jobs laid off is also laying offs are also happening. So as for example, TCS, Wipro, they are also laying off. So apart from this, in my opinion, AI is not gonna take the jobs, but the person who knows prompt engineering, let's say context engineering, they are gonna take over the jobs. Those who don't know AI, right? As for example, sir, right now there's a new model which released Gemini 3. So if we give very much means if we know the prompt engineering, so we can make beautiful dashboards, websites, and also like that to automate our daily tasks in our real life scenario or the use cases. So AI is not gonna take over the jobs, sir. But new jobs will be created by the AI. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sir. So my name is Amish Kumar Tripathi. I'm from BTech branch. So the thing is, whenever we make something, it has both pros and cons. For the pros, it will help us in different fields where we lack manual power and all. But when we go to like the cons include that all the manual work that needs to be done with time, all the knowledge and the syntaxes that are required in our daily lives, that will be covered by the AI. And all the thinking that is done to be by the humans itself, that will be done by us. And also, AI has opened a very majority sector of jobs like AI specialist, AI, AI manager, and many things. So yeah, AI has also opened different sectors of jobs. It will help us do the manual work, and it will help us in doing the creative work as well. So that was from my side.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Nice. Any?
Good morning, sir. I'm Nirali. Good morning, everybody present over here. So I believe AI and future of jobs are two contradicting stuffs, because AI is something we got to heard these days is taking our jobs, and people are being jobless these days by AI. So I believe that AI is something which is which is meant to help us human by reducing human efforts. Like when we, in terms of debugging or in terms of like coding, it basically rectifies the error when we code. So what I believe is just we need to have a proper utilization of AI so that we learn how to function, that how AI is being functioned in daily lives. So all we need to learn is just to learn how we can process AI and how machine learning and deep learning works. Thank you. That's it.
Yeah, thanks.
Sir, one last thing. So, looking at the industry trends right now, as you talked about automation before. So, let's say a person doesn't have any context of automation and he wants to use n8n for automating his tasks. So, he can go into an AI, Gemini or something like that. He can know about how to work with n8n. He can know which webhooks to connect to what. And then he'll get a full through automation. So, AI is not replacing humans. It's rather, lowering the entry barrier so that people who don't have more context can get crux of things and they can start working with it. Like we can analyze subjects or research papers using Notebook LM. And there are many more, job openings like AI specialist, AI manager, AI resource manager, many things are there. So it's just a new field, we need to adapt to it rather than being afraid.
Okay, it means there is nothing to worry, right? AI is there and that is not taking our job. Okay, we just have to upgrade ourselves. Okay, and the fifth question. Okay.
How safe is AI for society? It does not depend on the AI actually, it depends on us and on who has access to the AI and how we are training it. Say, it has more good opportunities, but if it falls in the hands of the black market or the dark web, then we will be in very serious trouble. For example, the case of the deepfakes, and in the latest cases, there are many Korean pop idols whose deepfakes are being made and being sold on illicit web sites. So that is one of the things that we should be worried about.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, sir.
Good morning, sir. I'm Rishabh. I am from BTech department.
Mhm.
And I would like to disagree with her opinion. And I think that AI is very deadly for us. It is not at all safe for our society. Look, I am going to explain my point of view, okay? So what I'm trying to say is that in AI, there's all good stuff and then there's bad stuff, okay? If somebody is like from a computer department, they can do some research and they can jailbreak, okay? They can jailbreak the AI guideline rules, okay? And then AI will create explicit messages. It can, like people can use it to do any sort of crimes, okay? They can learn how to make drugs at home, or like they can create explicit images of somebody. It can ruin somebody's career. It can ruin somebody's reputation and life. And it can also be used to create deep fakes, spread propaganda videos. And so I think that as for now, the list of bad things that can be done by AI, according to me, is like much greater than the good list of good things that can be done by AI for now, according to my opinion.
Okay.
They can also create fake documents, be a counterfeiter. Do you know in Nano Banana, right? Google Gemini AI, image generation, they are creating fake Aadhaar cards, fake voter cards, fake passports and stuff.
Okay.
There is our cybersecurity team, but there's always somebody who is like, says somebody who is bad, who will find some way and make bad use of their AI.
Okay.
That is my opinion. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you sharing this special opinion, okay? So, just wanted to answer on your questions, right, or the opinion. See, it's not that when AI came and then people are making drugs, correct? People used to make drugs, are making drugs and whatever it is. So it is not, AI is just helping. So you see, everything has advantage or the disadvantage or anything, right? So any technology, so however you want to use. So if people are going to use AI as a drug maker something, So it's something they are getting knowledge how to make. Then they are doing, right? Without knowledge, they are not doing, right? So AI is ultimately helping you what you want to do. It's not, the AI is not a human, right? It's not going to do the positive or negative thing. So your work is, you have to make drug. I mean, you're thinking, right? So that is what AI is helping you. So you should say thanks to AI that AI is helping you to make drugs. Correct? Okay, so anyone wants to answer others? Because I'm, okay, yeah.
Sir, I think we have a misconception about AI that like it has a conscience, but it doesn't. So like for AI, what we can do that we have power of regulating its inputs as well as outputs. So if we don't send explicit things as inputs, we won't get explicit things as output. Or even if there are explicit content in the training data, we can regulate that via the output. Like suppose Grok is producing something in X. So if Elon Musk wants to regulate that, he can just change few lines of code, and there that thing won't get promoted into the social platforms. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Let's go for the next things. Okay. Because time is constant for us.
Sir, I had a point. May I? Yeah. Sir, may I address my point?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is, many people forget about this, that AI learns from the humans itself. If we don't, like train the data, or even ask GPT or any AI or LLM about some explicit content, it won't. So we need to firstly become a good human, and then need to think about the AI being a bad guy or something like that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. So we discussed many things on AI, and thank you for all the answers, and I don't have any doubt now on those 5 questions. Okay? Thank you for the answers, guys. So coming on the SAP, and we discussed many things on AI. So whatever we discussed, just think is if SAP is offering those together. So SAP has the combined package, keeping the every constants, starting with the security or the other things. And SAP is offering some AI services for the business. So ChatGPT or the other things we are using for our daily lives. But when it comes for the business or the business data, then SAP has their own AI service, which is serving for the customers for the automation, for any other workflow management, or for any other text generation, or any other AI activities for the business. So it is for the enterprise business-oriented AI services we have from SAP offering, that is SAP AI Core and the SAP AI Launchpad. Okay, so what is that SAP AI Core? Okay, so you can easily understand it is just the same as the ChatGPT. How it is? So ChatGPT, you are getting the data from the internet or other thing, right? Your personal data. But whereas the SAP AI Core is connecting across the SAP systems, and it is giving you the proper information based on your query for the customers, I'm saying. And it is generating the data or the business data or the enterprise data across the systems. Or yes, there is the integration obviously is there in between the systems to generate the data for the AI Core. Okay, and going little fast maybe, right, on the AI Launchpad. So that is the portal or something where you are going to develop your own AI models, or the very interesting things, guys, in ChatGPT you can you develop your own model? Anyone in ChatGPT? You are using it, but if you want to have your own something machine learning model, so SAP AI Core is offering that, and in SAP Launchpad you can monitor and see how it is running. Okay, so that is something SAP AI is having, that great extensibility for our own mind, or something you can say, for giving our own AI services for our own business, you can say, right, across the SAP data again. And then we have the SAP Copilot, that is SAP Joule, which we used to say. It is embedded into the different systems. So SAP AI code is just think as this engine, okay? And this AI launchpad where you are monitoring everything, how it is running and everything. So you have to, like ChatGPT, you have the site or something, right? Where you are asking the question. So something like that way in the SAP systems, we have that this AI Copilot, that is the SAP zone, where you can ask your questions or other automation activity and whatnot. So that is something this SAP is offering on AI. Just I'm quickly going because I think there is some next session, okay? So yeah, you see there, these are the things we discussed on SAP AI Core, that it is having your, you can train your model, you can have different data connectivity and whatnot. And then you have the AI Launchpad where you can do the, you can deploy your service or the things you can monitor, okay? And you can manage the different AI services. So that is something in AI Core and the AI Launchpad. Any questions, guys, from this? What is AI Core or something? If not, I'm going for the next one. Yeah. So, okay, so that is something I want to say, this SAP zone. So this is, I'm going to show you, okay? Let's not go into theory much. I'm going into the system, how it is happening in the SAP BTP, okay? We discussed many things. Now we are going into the system. So you see, this is something SAP BTP cockpit, okay, how it is. So how I have opened this, that is the basic query, right, for everyone. So just search for SAP HANA trial or something, go into this BTP and then you just sign in or register as a first time user, or you can log in once you have registered. And once if it is done, everything, then you have this overview as a trial account. So everyone can do this. Everyone can have this BTP cockpit trial account for your own factories, okay? So it is for the 30 days or 90 days policy is there. So every after 30 days it is going to delete, or you can create some new sub accounts, okay? So that is something we used to have it here. So this is the global account, and in that you can have the many sub accounts, okay? So you see how the sub accounts is going to, you can give some name out of that. Then I mentioned, right, the different regions of the provider. So based on the different region, it has the different provider. Once it is done, then you are going to get something like this. So this is our sub account or our own home, okay? So where SAP is home, I can say, right? So in the subscriptions, I was saying, right? So in subscriptions, I am going to show you something. So that is something, like, I mean, you guys used to use the Eclipse or any other things for the application development, right? So can you guys guess for any application for this SIT event, if you want to develop some basic application, how much time it can take? Any rough estimation for you, how much time you are going to take for any application development? Any idea? Any guess? I mean, 1 day, 2 day, 30 minutes, 20 minutes?
Actually, first we have to build a soft prototype of the project. Means the background, what we need in the project. Second, we need to decide what textures are there. What means background color, what we should keep for the upliftment, and what camera APIs should be added and all. For that, we need 1-2 days for building the soft background as a prototype.
Okay, so 1-2 days. Any other? Just short answer, like how many, how many days or how many hours you need? Any other answer? Or so I'm going to have an application for this SIT event in within how many times, within how many minutes I can develop it, guys, you know, with the help of SAP AI service. It can be done within 5 minutes. Let's see how it is, right? So 5 minutes, I'm going to have a new application development from scratch, which we are going to use for our SIT event. Okay, very basic. So this is the application SAP build we used to say, right, where we used to, let's create, right? This is very simple things. So you are going to have an application, right? Not any automation or any other thing. So application we are going to have next, okay? So we are going for the full stack application development. And maybe any full stack Node.js, okay? Just I'm quickly doing. SIT event and just I am creating. So here we are creating the application for our SIT event, okay, which maybe Preetham and the team can use for, right? Okay, so give it some time, maybe a minute, maybe, right? So I said 5 minutes, but don't say me or something, right? If it takes 6 minutes, okay? So what is happening in background once I created? Anyone wants to know? See, once I done this, so it is going to create a new project, and if I open it, it is going to open into the dev space or the business application studio. This is something, the application development offering from the SAP, where you can develop any kind of application. It can be Node.js or anything, right? Any native application, any cloud-based or anything you can develop, and then you can have it. Okay? So this is something it opens once I clicked on this SIT event. You see, it is having the SIT event over here, right? Anyone is counting how much time I am taking? No? Okay, that is good if I am taking some more time. So you see, I think you guys know this, right? For any application, we have the external, one of the participants was saying, right? External material, data models, or the service, or the UI application, everything over here in this UI, right? So I'm going to ask this AI assistant or the SAP Joule to create an application for me in this environment and with some sample data, right? So you have the comments over here, right? You can see generate an CAP application. So I'm writing over here maybe something like say key generate and SAP. Okay, so I'm going to hit. So it is thinking, and you see, after thinking, it is saying that they have a generator cap. They are going to give these things. So they have two things, right? Over there, these are the entities like event, participant, session, or the other entities, and then they have the sample data. So what I'm going to do, I'm taking whatever they are saying, whatever AI is saying, I'm using, right? So at least I'm not creating a drag or something over here. Just I'm just taking that. So you see one of the, out of two, one of them has been done. So now the next step is the generate the cap data, okay? So I'm getting whatever AI is assisting, I'm taking those. I'm not giving anything. Just I don't know coding, okay? First I said that thing. So it has saying everything. So now I'm going to accept. Okay, it came event, participant, or the session, or the things, right? So it has the sample data. Where we can see the data, you can see over here, right? These are the CSV things. You see, the data has came, some dummy data. So now the part is for we have the data, we have the things, now we need a UI, right? So let's have a 1 minute to develop the UI. So we are going to have give the name as a SIT event. First session, right? Something I just gave. So this is a template based I'm going to create. And some list reporting I am giving, okay? Just. So you see here it is saying these are the main entities, right? Either you have an event, participant, or session. Let's say any one I am just giving. So navigation entity is maybe I can say session and So it is showing you over here what is happening, right? Okay, it's saying it's done. So now I developed the application by myself, right? Or okay, let's see how it happened. Okay, I mean what it is showing now. Okay, so I'm going to run that. So it is giving this docking over here. So I just open it. You see, we have the SIT event application. It's a very simple, no design or something, right? So if you want to make any of them over here, right? So we can keep it over here, that event or something. It is just the very basic application, okay? Don't think much advanced or something. And this everything is happening with the help of AI. I have not done anything, right? So see, this is the very home page it is showing, and then if you want to see the different pages, so I'm going into the event page, right? This is where it is showing, it is the event page. And then you see, these are a couple of events it is there, so I can add my own event or something, right? So AI something, and then some date or something just. So I can have my own data over here created. Okay. The same way I can have the participant or the other thing. So this is a very basic application which has been developed using the SAP AI services on the SAP BAS or the Business Application Studio platform within 5 to 10 minutes. I think that is the demo I just wanted to show, right? And that's all for the demo. I think I am done. Any question answer maybe? Just quickly, I'm going to take some, yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir. Will it be helpful with more complex applications? Like this is a normal, very simple application. Will it be helpful with more complex applications also?
Yeah.
Like in normal, when we wipe code, the logic breaks in the back end. So will it be something like that also here? Like we have to debug it later or something like that?
Yep, yep. You can do anything, yes. So
Okay.
that is, I did not show, I just showed it as AI things, right? I have not done anything. So if you see over here, so I just agreed whatever AI is saying, okay? If I want to add my own thing or something, so I can have new data models or something, okay? New service or something on the code. So this is just the drag and drop functionality or the AI functionality I just thought to show you over here.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. So here we can develop many kind of application if I just wanted to show you from template. So you see over here, it is having the multi-tenant empty application or the full stack or any MDK or CAP application, Fiori application. For you guys, it's like empty or full stack application we can do over here easily. Okay, yeah, any other questions? Pritam, I think I'm done. You have any question, Pritam, for me? Okay.
Sir.
I have a question for you, Pritam. Yeah? I can? No, you can answer. Come on, Pritam. So, we discussed AI and the SAP AI things, right? What you understood, the difference, you can say to the audience. The difference between the ChatGPT or the SAP AI. Just very simple, whatever you understood. And the ChatGPT or this other non-SAP AI things.
So basically the normal AI tools like ChatGPT, if I say ki SAP AI like SAP Joule, it has, when we write something in the Joule, it uses the SAP interface properly and it connects with all the applications needed, and it can work much faster if we want to use the SAP systems particularly. But when it comes to the traditional GPTs like ChatGPT or something like that, we can get the syntax or the codes from there, but we cannot directly integrate with the SAP applications. That I would say. Maybe I am wrong.
No, you're correct. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
yes, go ahead.
Sir, SAP has multiple modules, just like material management, SD. I currently explore the module. So has multiple part PR, PO. So today the session, I understand that BTP as a platform where we extend the module to the next generation, right or not?
It is the technical platform, okay? So it's not something extending. You can say it is something you can use for your functional modules. So it's not extending for the functionality. So for like BAS or something, which I showed, right?
Yeah.
You know the SAP Zone, which is I showed you in the Business Application Studio, that is something available in any other SAP products. It can be S4HANA. So that is the technicality which we are embedded, or the AI is embedded in the any other SAP functional product or something, I can say.
But in the case in when we request a PR, then the notification does not send to the directly as an email or message through to the admin. By using this BTP, it can be more efficient that a product is PR or PO something, anything, that the notification sent to the admin as easy as much possible.
Okay, the workflow kind of thing you are saying, right?
Yes,
like
yes,
if something approval is required for admin, for 2 days, even Pritam is going here and there for the approval, right? So if he use the SAP, then it will go to the notification to the admin that there is going to be event on this 15 on this morning, and then admin is going to approve, and then it is coming to the Pritam's information that, okay, the admin has approved without going anywhere.
Yeah.
So that is something it can do.
Or SAP BTP, this is under S4HANA module?
No. So S4HANA is a different product.
Okay.
SuccessFactors or other things are a different product, and this is a cockpit or the technical, what I can say, it's a kind of SAP supermarket, very easily if you understand. It's their difference. So S4HANA is getting connected with the BTP using the integration suite you can do, using the integration. So different products you can connect using these technical pieces. So if you want to connect third-party system, then you are using Open Connector. If you are using integration suite, you can connect other SAP systems, right? So these things are getting reused across the SAP systems.
That means SAP BTP is in pass, we can say.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions? Okay.
Hello, sir. I was trying to say one thing repeatedly, that as a second sem student, I just understand one thing, that we can't make LLM inside a ChatGPT or Gemini, but we can make LLMs inside SAP AI.
Yeah,
That's
you can.
it.
Yeah, you can do. Yeah. You got any other points apart from this?
No, I'm actually didn't get all of it, but that's much I can get.
Okay, so see, whatever I showed, right, SAP, BTP and these things, you can practice by yourself by creating a new trial account, okay? It is free for use, yeah. I think no other questions? Okay, So if not, then yeah, thank you everyone for the answers and everything. And I hope you guys has enjoyed, right? Both the sessions, correct? Okay, thank you guys.
Hello. So that brings us to the end of our session. On behalf of SAP Inside Track Kolkata community, I would like to sincerely thank our speakers Victor and Saurav for their insightful sessions and for simplifying complex concepts so effectively. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to Sister Nivedita University for their continued support and for providing us with the platform to host this session. And also, I want to sincerely thank all our volunteers for their seamless coordination and most importantly, to all of you, our wonderful audience, for your active participation and discipline throughout the session. We hope today's session has given you clarity, motivation, and strong starting point in your SAP journey. Participation certificates will be shared as communicated. Please stay connected with us through SAP community and our social platforms. For upcoming... Thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing you in our future sessions. Have a great day ahead.
Also, can you please follow our socials? You will be updated about all the upcoming events as well as the certificates, and everything will be communicated over our socials as well as will be emailed to you. Okay? Thank you. Yes, you can. The audience for the SAP event can leave the auditorium, and for the next XPMC event, you can join in. Thank you. Sorry,